Right, we're going live.
I love that bit.
So do I.
Hello. How is everybody? Welcome back to another Sunday Live. And unfortunately today, we have no Nikki. It's me. And in the corner, I have a couple of airworms. So we'll bring those in. I have Scott from Blue Light Turning and Mark, the gentleman wood turner. So thank you both very much for coming over and giving me a hand and being my airworms.
No worries.
Not a problem.
I'm just sorry we're not as, attractive as Nikki obviously is.
Well, they wouldn't know that.
Nice boy.
Second
wouldn't-
choice.
They wouldn't know that because they ain't seen it yet. She might be a bloke. You don't know that. Or used to be a bloke. Let's put it that way. Anyway. So what I've got planned today is I've got this nice chunky piece. Like I said in the title, no frills, no colouring, just a plain, boring bowl with hopefully, some nice features. This has been dry now for 2 years, so hopefully it's dry enough. Only just big enough to go on the lathe, so we're getting close to our maximum size. So that is my plan to knock this out today. Like I say, no big frills, just something just basic today, just a basic bowl. So I'm going to let the guys, I'm going to start turning this, and then I'll let the guys go through who's in the chat, who was first in the chat, and what's going on. And obviously, they'll just tell you what's going on. So over to Scott and Mark, and I'll crack on with this.
Just a quick one, Steve, before you get started.
Go for it.
Going through OBS and StreamYard, you lost the sound on your intro. So it just played the video.
Oh, right, okay.
did.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
So who have we got in? There's some ugly, really unattractive fat bloke that likes light pools called the Blue Light Turner was first.
Keith was
Keith.
second.
Yeah. Jay Wooden Things, Colin Roberts, Dr. Bob.
Robert Robertson. Cornish Pixies in the house.
Oh, great.
Pot Geeta would turn in. I will get that. We'll have to
Well,
find out
guess-
Pot Geeta's real name.
Hockey is that's
Jaffy.
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 Right.
He's from South Africa.
Auntie Dykes, D.L. Woodart,
Elaine
Doug
Norton.
Miller. Elaine, did you get your bowl on your doorstep?
Barry Oakes in.
Ian Leonard. Where are we?
Jay Wooden Things. AU's in.
So nice group in them.
Yep.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming over.
Share it
Right.
out, guys. Let's get Steve some more views. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up.
Nice international mix today.
Yeah, it's nice because we get them from Australia, we get them from South Africa. It's good.
So what wood's that you're turning, Steve?
I was told it was a piece of English walnut, but
Okay.
I'll just quickly. I turned a piece not so long ago, and I'll show you what it came out like. So someone may be able to tell me differently. Let me just turn this off.
So how many core pulls are you expecting to get out of that?
We're not going there, Scott. So this is how the one came out that I turned before.
Does
So
look
remember,
like walnut.
yeah, because it's got this. This sort of gives it away here, doesn't it? So, like I said, I think it was 6 pieces I bought, and I was told they was English walnut. So hopefully it is,
Very nice.
but it's not very. Obviously, you can see it's not very round because it's just been cut
Yeah.
off the tree. So we're going to try and I'm going to try and get it round, but I want to try and get a nice swoop and bowl out of it rather than something a bit square as what that is. So that's the plan.
Robbo Robertson says, Mark, he had scones with jam and cream today. He put the jam on first.
Well,
That's wrong.
it's just wrong. Yeah. Cream first.
No, jam first.
Cream first, then jam.
We're going to have to get some cream and jam and take it to
I
Dale's
think-
next weekend.
I think I'm
Yeah.
the only one in the group who's technically qualified to quantify that because I'm the only one born in Devon. And we
So,
Yeah,
might
JP
be the
is
Cornish
joined.
side.
Hi, JP. How are you? Oops.
Jamie's page.
Jay the Aussie. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can have scones with jam and cream any way you like, but there's only one correct way to do it.
Baz is saying mix the cream with jam and yeah, and then he's blanked it out.
Yeah. Thank you, Ian. I'm glad I'm not the only one then. He said cream first. My wife is from Devon. Whereabouts in Devon then, Ian? Just out of curiosity.
So,
You can go
Ah.
off, maybe, even if they are family.
Jamie said that clotted cream actually originated in Turkey.
Didn't know that. There you go. Fact of the day.
One of those useless bits of knowledge for a pub quiz. Talking of pub quizzes, who's taking part in the chestnut one in a couple of weeks' time?
That's not next weekend. It's weekend after, isn't it?
Yeah, first.
Doug Miller's in the house. Good afternoon, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hello, Baz. Steve Ellis. Hello, Steve. Good old Sheraton Bishop. Yeah, I know it well. So
see you
many
laughing
people
at.
just.
See, I
So many
would work.
people are wrong.
The correct way is to jam first. I think we need to put this to bed, otherwise Steve's
think,
life is going to get taken
Yeah.
over by jam and cream.
Right, do a 30-second poll. 30-second poll. What's first, cream or jam? I think cream personally, but
Well, that's 3 of us, Steve. I think we'll lose because there's more of them.
that's my live. I get 10 votes, don't I?
Look, we can either talk about jam and cream, ring pulls, or light pulls.
Right, that's it. I'm gonna let's see. Let's go. Bye. Good night.
And the
Or
thing is,
why you've got 2 knots in your.
Mark, I've got a spanner, so I can put you in timeout. Mercia Island wood turners in. Nick's in. Hiya, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Nick says, "Why not put them side by side? Best of both them."
You could put
Up
jam
to
on
you, Nick.
one half and
Cream on the other.
Rubber Dub says, neither, just a load of butter.
So I think that's our 30 seconds.
Yep.
And I think jam wins.
Whatever.
Mike, the Midnight Joker's in. Right,
can
Mike.
we have a verifier on that?
Were those English walnut blanks dear, Steve?
I bought 6 for 40 quid. So not, and the smallest one is about, well, what this is about, what's that, 10 inches? I've got some bigger ones, but I don't know if I can get them on the lathe.
That's good. Good price. That
Yeah.
is.
It's a local guy. He's a young lad. He cuts a lot of local trees down. And he had a thing on Facebook saying that he had loads of wood he wanted to get rid of. So I went down there and said to him, look, I'm a local learning turner. What can you do for me? And that's when he offered them to me. So,
Cool.
oops.
If we've missed you out in the chat, just raise your hand and we'll say hello.
Robbo Robertson says, now it's time to talk about the knot on Steve's logo.
Just block him.
Simon Rourke has joined. Hello,
Who,
Simon.
sorry?
Simon Rourke.
Oh, is he new? I haven't heard him before.
No, I've not heard Simon before. Welcome, Simon.
Yeah, welcome. Don't forget to come back if you like what you hear or see or whatever. And I do apologise about the 2 in the background.
You got us from the reject bin with the Raggadolls.
Yeah, with a second string team.
Keith said, if they're too big, Steve, just turn the headstock and turn them that way.
Yeah, but the trouble is, the wear on. No, wrong camera. Where the lathe is, if I put the outrigger here, I can't get in my storeroom. So I'm a little bit stuffed because you can buy an outrigger for the lathe,
Yeah.
but you have to replace this whole leg to get the outrigger on. So I'm a little bit stuffed really, so I can't do that
Okay.
at the moment until I get the new shop up and
done.
and get done that way.
Mercy Island Wood Turner's asking, hi Nick, how's you and Stace? So let him answer that in the chat.
Nick's saying we can't be jamist.
Jamist.
Yeah, cream's life's matter. You could always bring it down to Dale's, mate, and
CLM.
someone that can turn it and look after it for you.
Yeah, I'm sure I could. Or I could just wait till I got bits from a lathe.
Robbo Robertson is saying, caution, watch the big knot in the side of that blank.
Yeah, I see
looks
that.
like-
I'm going to
Looks
try
like
and
we've got
keep
another new name, Stacey Smith. Welcome,
Smith.
Stacey. Yeah,
Hello,
new name on
Stacey.
me.
Welcome to the madhouse.
And by the looks of her picture, she's a Chelsea fan. So
I'm saying
double
nothing.
bonus.
we
Well,
won't hold that. We won't hold that against you, Stacey.
right, there's nothing wrong with being a Chelsea fan.
Rubbish.
I can't say nothing because I don't follow football. So
Well, you'd be a Norwich supporter, wouldn't you?
no, it wouldn't be anything. Anything I support, mate, is my legs because they support me.
Norwich or Ipswich.
Yeah, they're not in the side. I was hoping to try and keep that as part of the feature for the top.
Yeah, be a nice
To be-
feature, wouldn't it?
Yeah. To be honest.
So Mike says he picked his first blackberries today. So
Ooh.
bramble jelly jam.
The only trouble is when I go blackberry picking, I eat more than I actually bring home.
I'm not strawberry picking. Yeah, I'll eat loads. Blackberries, I'm not a big fan of. I remember as a kid, my nana used to have 3 black currant bushes in the back garden, and she'd go out there to pick the fruit to make her jam, like she did every year. But us grandkids have been, so there's never any fruit.
Yeah, my nan took me strawberry picking once. Never again because I ate more than I picked.
Rubber Dub saying, to be honest, Steve, the CL4 still wouldn't hold a 3 or 4 inch blank much bigger than 12-inch diameter, even with the outrigger.
Really?
It is really just platters beyond the bed restriction.
All right. I thought you could turn a lot bigger stuff, but obviously I was
Yeah,
wrong.
I thought you could if you.
But like I say, I'm limited to what I can get at the moment because of the space I got.
I apologise, Stacey. Stacey is a mister. I've not heard of a man called Stacey before.
You have now?
I have now, yeah.
For some reason. This lathe keeps slowing down.
Have you fed the hamsters this morning?
Fed the hamsters.
Yeah, that's running inside the lathe.
I don't know. I changed the belt, didn't I, the other week? Because on Thursday, because Mark was saying that the belt that weren't quick enough for spindle work.
Okay.
So whether I got the belt tight enough, I don't know. I would imagine so. But
There was
soon
somebody called Stacey Keach who was a famous actor.
I don't get to watch the telly that often, though. I've got kids, mate. They just hog it.
yeah, then if you like my girls, they turn the telly on, what they want, watch it for 10 minutes, and then clear off up in their bedroom and leave the telly going.
Yeah. I'm
when
quite
you-
worried, though, because my kids have got into How to Get Away with Murder. You know? do I need to start sleeping with one eye open? I've got news for them, though. The only thing that's got any value in this house is the workshop.
That's what my lot say. When you peg it, make sure you leave the code for the gun safe.
No, there's strict instructions for my workshop. As and when the time comes.
Well, hopefully not too soon, mate.
No, hopefully not too soon. But having been held at gunpoint and working for the emergency services and stuff, everything is planned. Should.
So what's everybody doing today then in the chat?
So we're all talking about your knot.
Oh, I think I need to find a new logo.
A granny knot. Have I missed something, Steve, about the knot?
Yeah, people keep just ignore it. People keep on about it.
All right.
No, what it is the knot is just a generical item I found off the internet when I decided to do a logo.
Okay.
So there's no meaning to it. There's no nothing to it. It's just just one of those things where you type in the Google search, and that come up, and that was the first thing I found.
And you thought I'd pick that because it'll cause controversy and get everybody curious. And
Cause
Dad,
a
I'm not going to
conversation.
say that. See, your dad's gone watching some Muppet Turning.
Who's that?
Keith.
All right.
He's got to be careful because he's meeting you next weekend.
I'm harmless, mate.
Scott, I'm glad you said not. I almost heard something else.
This wood
That is a bowl gouge you're using, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
no,
That's
I think Colin's saying it should be a bowl gouge in his
what?
logo.
Yeah, but then.
Oh, what? Because it's a chisel. It's just a chisel in there.
Yeah, but then you're a chippy by trade, aren't you? So.
Yeah, I do an awesome fish and chips.
Do you do battered sausage?
Depends how much you cheese me off.
I can't eat fish.
Simon Rock has just finished pouring some resin. He's having a little dinner break. What are you making with the resin then, Simon?
I ain't made no resin for ages.
No, you throw it over your shoulder every time you make it.
No, that was only that one. Have you seen the video how I got rid of it?
No.
You need to watch it.
I'll have to have a look.
If you want to see something explode, then you need to go and watch it.
I'll have a look. So in between earworming, I'm going to be deconstructing underneath the little lathe to hopefully fit the extractor in before tonight's live.
Don't let Wayne hear you say that. I'll tell you what.
Rubber Dub says, are you making resin rings?
Resin rings.
Simon's obviously making a tabletop.
Libby has joined Steve.
That's my niece. Hi, Libs. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your barbecue.
So did you put wood turning before the barbecue, Steve?
No, I don't. No, I put you lot before the barbecue. I'm blaming you lot.
Nick saying that it sounded wrong that I wanted a battered sausage. His mind's in the gutter at the moment.
Yeah, Nick, you filthy beast. So, as you can see, we've got that nasty knot in there. I want to try and keep some of that if I can, because I think that'll make it look quite nice. So I'm just going to try and take a bit of this corner off, and then I don't think. Sorry.
That was a lovely cut you just did there.
Thank you, sir. I've got a bit of a crack in there. That's nice. I might have to put some CA in there. That's the only trouble with it. When you leave it drying so long, and then you don't see any cracks in it, when you turn it, you just see they just appear.
Nicky's saying hello. Hello, Nicky.
Hiya, Nick. Hiya, babe. The traitor. No, I don't expect her to be here every weekend.
Yes, Nicky. Scott and I were the second choice. We know where we stand.
I'm hoping she's going to come with me next weekend.
Keith is saying, super glue that knot before turning anymore.
Right, okay.
Probably a good idea.
What do you reckon? Thin or medium? Thin, I reckon.
Douse it with thin, and then just go over the surface with a drop of medium.
Let's move the camera so you can see what I'm doing.
Because the thin will go down deep,
Yeah,
and the medium will stabilize the surface cracks.
certainly soaking it up.
Alf Key is joined. Hello, Alf.
Hi, Alf. How you doing? I really look forward to these lives because you get so many people and it's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice to, I mean, you do a video, you're here on your own, you talk to yourself, like a lot of us do. But when you do the live, it's just nice because you get you get a bit of interaction.
yeah, the interaction and the banter, and
Yeah, exactly.
actually the advice and the general knowledge of everybody in the group
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like
helps
about it.
everyone, you know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all learning. Well, Scott fell asleep.
He's deconstructing.
How was he?
Nikki says, thanks, Mark, for standing in. It's all right, Nikki, anytime. It's only the lives I'll stand in for. I don't want to get involved in doing anything else that you do for him.
Washing, ironing, cleaning.
Yeah, I struggle to do that for myself. Scott's backstage again.
Is he?
Yeah, so you might have to add him back in.
Sorry about that.
It's all right, mate.
I've just gone and chastised the person that decided they'd turn the router off because it wasn't connecting to their laptop. I bought them all Ethernet cables. Just plug it in.
Yeah, but they won't reach from upstairs to downstairs.
Yeah, we'll come and sit at the dining room table then.
Steve,
Yes.
Baz has asked a question. Do you really want me to read it out?
What's it about?
Can you guess?
No, don't read it out.
Right.
I've just seen it on the screen. Don't read it out. Just ignore it.
Climb him out, Scott.
Hang on, I need to get Steve's chat back up.
I think I'm gonna have to find a new logo, and I just to stop people moaning.
Just
I'll
do an
design you one.
alternative logo for your
I'll design
lives.
you one, mate. I seem to be doing everyone else's logos at the moment.
Right, just give that a couple of minutes to dry because there's quite a bit of glue in there. I don't want it spraying everywhere when I'm turning it. So what we got? Oh, 31 in the group or in the chat. That's good, that is. Really good. I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm trying to get Nick to come next weekend, but she's not 100% sure. I think she's more shy than anything else.
Is she scared of meeting us?
Yeah, I think so. I think you know what it's like. She's met obviously Wayne and she's met Dale,
Yeah.
but she's not met any of you guys. And I think that's the sort of nerves more than anything.
We'll look after her.
That's what I told her.
We'll feed her plenty of gin. She'll be fine.
Cool. Yeah, she'll be. Yeah, she'll be fine. All right. You feed her gin.
Just tell her that my natural charm and charisma will put her at ease.
Funny, she did say that. She used to say that. I did tell her, and that's why she said she weren't coming.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't bite, honest.
I have that effect on women too. Hence my single.
No, it'd be good to meet her.
Yeah, I would. You know, I just wanted to meet you guys because obviously she talks to you on the chats and this, that, and the other. But it's just nice to meet people face to face.
Nikki has commented, "Oi, Kiev, shush your mush."
Love ya.
You're in trouble.
I am in trouble. Always
I'm in
trouble.
credit. I'm in credit. I went to the shop this morning to get fags and I brought flowers back.
Oh, you creep. What you done wrong? What you bought?
Only because they were reduced to £1.40 and I thought, oh, they've still got life left in them. Peeled the label off.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got to say at this point, you know, all you single ladies out there, you're missing out because I'm a catch.
What will they
With
catch?
your skew.
Can you get? What will they catch? Can you get cream for it?
Can't say that. It's supposed to be my friend.
His coronavirus test results come back for negative for coronavirus, but positive for syphilis.
Shot at you.
Right. That's enough of that.
Right.
Something serious now. So hopefully it's going to be a final pass.
Colin says brownie points always help. Yep. I've got to keep her sweet, Colin. I'm going away next weekend.
She don't know yet, but he's going away next weekend.
No, she does know. She does know.
I don't know if Cornish Pixie's being sympathetic or agreeing with me. Or just laughing in general.
So do you not buy Nikki flowers very often then, Steve?
I don't get... No, Scott, what are you doing to me? Of course I buy her flowers, just not every single week.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Slacking.
No, every now and then, it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice.
However, they do think what you've been up to.
Yeah, she always says to me, what you bought? That's what I always get.
I was just, I looked at the flowers in the vase this morning and went, oh, they're a bit dead. I'll buy some new ones.
I'll be honest, the only time I never bought my wife flowers was Valentine's Day. Because we both agreed that Valentine's Day was just commercial.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas. It's just ridiculous.
The rest of the year, I used to buy flowers nearly every week.
Creep.
I've got friends that own a florist.
Didn't work.
That's why I don't buy Nick flowers, you see.
Yeah. I've got a friend that owns a florist. On Mother's Day, if I'm not working, I'll go and work for them because they deliver all their flowers Mother's Day morning with suited and booted gentlemen. It's a bit sad driving around delivering flowers suited and booted, but it adds to the effect. You know what I mean?
And they can put another 50 quid on the price.
Yeah, and then I'll get my flowers at the end of it to bring home.
So I've got another little crack in there, so I'm just going to glue that up while we're here.
Nick says he doesn't need flowers. He just gives Stace a bag of shavings.
God, if I took shavings in the house, I'd be eating them.
Okay, talking of flowers and wood turning, has anyone turned a flower?
No. Simple answer.
Okay. I want to have a go at doing one. I've got an idea in my head, but I don't know where to start.
How would you turn the petals?
I think you have to carve the petals.
Yeah.
No, there's a way of turning flowers, so you can actually turn the petals.
Nick Zamit, he did some, didn't he?
Did he? I'll have a look.
Yes, I'm sure he did. You use what did he use? I'm not. He either used a skew or a parting tool to make so you like force the grain back so they curve.
Okay.
I'm sure it was Nick.
If anyone in the chat's done it and got some advice, it'd be appreciated. Let me turn one in resin. Yeah, I'm not very good at turning. I can turn resin pens, Colin, not a problem. I bought one of them as sphere blanks. That's still sat in the cupboard.
You turn too quick to turn a lot of resin. You need to turn slow when you turn resin, don't you?
Yeah, I can turn.
Faster the better with resin.
Yeah, I know, but you can't take big. You can't take big chunks off like when you.
Oh no, you can't do big cuts, but you have to do high speed and light touch.
Yeah. But Scott's quite an aggressive turner when he turns.
What are you saying? I can be delicate. You're going to start something now. Steve, Keith's going to comment.
apparently the tiny turner apparently did a flower on one of our lives.
Oh right, that'd be good. That'd be worth seeing.
The reason I ask is, I'm a bit of a Disney nut. I want to have a go at redoing the Rose from Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
I bought the glass dome, so I want to turn the bottom and then I want to turn the flower and mount it in. Just something different.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find, things that are slightly different. That's nice doing bowls and that, but that gets repetitive, doesn't it?
Yeah. Why don't you turn a baguette for Baz?
Baguette. Wee.
Turn an onion and some garlic.
Turn him a shark. Keith says, "Yep, he's aggressive, but you ain't seen me hack some wood off." Right. See, that's why I'm aggressive. Keith taught me. No, I can do delicate cuts, but when I'm roughing or I want to clear stuff, then yeah, that's why I've got an inch bowl gouge.
Chappie is saying, "Okay, Steve, what occasions do you buy flowers for then?"
Funerals.
What's the point?
When you've
They
done
can't see
something
'em.
wrong.
Hey! I don't never do nothing wrong. I'm a good boy.
Before you
Mike-
do something wrong.
If I spend too much money.
Mike's saying I've really got my Frozen dress on and I need some matching flowers. No, I want to build a snowman.
Cornish Pixie is saying that wooden sunflowers would look cool. Yeah, they would actually.
Yeah, I've done the sunflower platter, but that was like I just turned the platter and then sprayed it.
No, the answer to Jappy's question is wedding anniversaries and birthdays, and if they're cheap. No, no. Sometimes I'll. Sometimes I will. Don't give me.
Spenders.
Hey.
Last of the big time spenders.
No, it's not a problem. No,
Here you
but
go, love. I bought you some flowers. They were cheap.
here you go, love. I've been to a funeral and these was left over. Do you want them? Nobody wanted them. No, I do buy flowers. Don't get me wrong. I do buy flowers. Just not every week.
So do you buy flowers from a florist or do you buy them from a supermarket?
Most of the time a supermarket. Because we haven't got in Lynn, we haven't got that many florists, to be honest. And 9 times out of 10, I normally work on the outskirts of Lynn. So I don't get chance to go in the town and get them. And to be honest, where the florist is, it's an absolute nightmare to get to.
And they cost a fortune from a florist and don't last as long.
No, there is that as well. At least you know the flowers you get from a supermarket are going to have a little bit of a decent life on them, aren't they?
Yeah. So Nick's asking Steve, do you want a shovel or a JCB to dig yourself out?
I'll just go and buy some flowers, Nick. I'll be all right.
Casey Kerville.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Joined.
That's my daughter, my youngest one.
They're all going back now. Dad, you got to buy Mum flowers.
Actually, I think my girls buy my wife flowers more than I do. But they screw up more than I do. Right, so I'm going to sand this from...
You're going to be in so much trouble.
He's never going to have us as earworms again.
No, fine.
I might avoid Dales next weekend. Steve might be after me.
Perhaps I will leave Nick at home.
Look, I sent her light poles. I'm not sending her flowers.
Right,
my friend that runs the florist always says to me, like, when the flowers come into the country, the florists get the first pick.
Right.
And then, like, the supermarkets are bottom down the chain. But I always find that supermarket flowers last a lot longer than what they do from a florist.
Yeah. I agree with that.
They have better storage facilities in the warehouse.
Yeah, they're always in chillers, aren't they?
Yeah. A lot of florists don't have that facility.
It's very rare if I buy flowers, I don't very often buy roses. Because roses always seem to go funny, don't they, after a few days?
Yeah. I bought gladiolis today. I'm sure it's something different.
Nick like lilies and things like that.
See, I won't buy lilies because I think they're a funeral flower.
They are a funeral flower, but she likes them, so
Yeah.
you know what these women are like. They always have to have what they like.
Steve, if you buy her flowers now, she might think you're going to dig a hole in the garden.
Who said that?
Nick. Yeah, it's going to be about 6 foot long, about 2 foot wide. And once Nick's buried him, she can put them on top.
Yeah. Here's your flowers.
Here lies.
We'll send her a light pole and a knot to go on top.
That might go a little bit deeper, I suppose.
How deep do you make your mortises, Steve?
About 5 mil.
Yeah.
I think that should be deep enough. I was going to put a tenon on it, but to be honest, I do like a mortise in the bottom, just in case you ever want to refinish it. At least you can then, can't you?
Yeah. Jappi said he used to spoil his wife for flowers, not anymore.
Novelty's worn off, has it, Jabby? I hate to think how much money I spent when we was courting. Of course, that's an old word, isn't it? Courting. Sure. How much money I spent on flowers and teddy bears and all the crap you buy when you're young and naive.
Yeah. Has Nikki kept the teddy bears though?
Oh, she's kept everything, man.
Yeah.
Got a loft full of boxes full of.
Yeah.
I could say memorabilia.
Bless.
We've got a bookcase in the
here.
bedroom. We've got a bookcase in the bedroom. There's like 2 shelves full of teddies, and then boxes in the loft.
But that's a woman thing, isn't it? They do keep all the sentimental stuff. We're like, yeah, whatever.
I have got a memorabilia box, or a memory box, as they like to call it.
Yeah, it's called your maker's cabinet in the workshop, isn't it?
No, I've got one in the loft. It's got my Bible from my christening and my first birthday cards and all that crap that my mum sent me and went, oh, you can have this when she moved. Oh, cheers, mum.
Just because she didn't want it in her loft.
Yeah.
They only keep it so it gives them something to burn one day. I know, I've seen the pictures.
I wonder if the lady that JP saw last night, I wonder if she threw all her teddies out.
I take it that was in the chat, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon Rorke said that's his break over. He'll check out the finished piece later. See you later, Simon.
Thank you, Simon.
Bye,
Have
Simon.
a good day. Must be working, bless him.
Yeah, I got asked if I wanted to do a transfer this morning to Bristol. I went, nah.
Right, so that's sanded up to 240. That looks nice. I like that, especially that knot in there.
Yeah.
Well, that was a trek. Where would you have been going in Bristol?
I don't know. It was pick a patient up from Guildford, take him to Bristol, drop him off down there.
Be all right, probably.
I wasn't interested. It's Sunday.
I'm going to sand and seal this with some cellulose sand and sealer.
Ah! Mr. Kirkwood has just given you a super chat for improvements to your rubbish stuff collection.
What's the matter with my monitor my monitor bracket in a hood? Thank you, Dale. Thank you very much, sir.
Jappi's saying that roses are too expensive.
Yeah, you're right there, especially from florists. I mean, what are they, about £2.50, £3 a rose now? They something like that.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
You can go to Tesco's and get 10 for £3.
Right. So, light coach, you reckon, in Scott with this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the
And
chestnut?
I'd probably have your lathe running. That's how I'd put it on. But it's up to you. Nice slow, and then just start from the middle out.
Sorry, what, Mark?
Turn your lathe on slow.
It is on slow.
Yeah. Right, now stop it. and then I generally just look where anything that I don't think it's got, and then I'll just give it a squirt.
Bit too much in the middle there.
Dr. Bob says the latest thing is that funeral homes are doing Zoom-based services, so get caught out using the same flowers over and over. But they were billing every client for new flowers.
That's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
Oh, it reminds me of my apprenticeship days. That does. So I was an apprentice electrician, and we used to do Berkeley homes, Bryant homes. Who else? Red Row. But Bryant's used to really do posh show areas. No, Berkeley's. So we used to put these bollards in with lights and stuff. They'd do the show area, and then once you finish, we'd go and take them all out.
Right.
So my job every other Friday was to go in the yard, clean them up, respray them, and then we'd sell them back to them.
Really? Bit cheeky. But saying that, you're not the only. That's not the only company. There are other companies that do it as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just think it's criminal. You know, they spend so much money doing these really nice show areas, and then they just bin it all.
That's a bit like the old Chelsea show and all that, isn't it? They're all like that.
Yeah.
We spend thousands and thousands of pounds on plants and God knows what else, and then at the end of the show, just throw it all away. That is really soaking it up there.
What did I think it was a Japanese maple or something my mum wanted, and there was one of these in the show area. So we got the guy with the forklift to put it on the roof racks of the van and drove it home.
Here you go, Mum. You can have it, but you got to get it off.
No, we just cut the rope and let it fall off, and then had to work it out how we were going to get it up the drive and in the garden. The boss saw it. He went, "What are you doing?" I went, "Don't ask."
Jesus. Right. How long does that stuff take to dry then?
Should be dry, mate. It's really quick.
So if I give it a coat of Yorkshire grit now, we should be there.
Yep. Dale's waiting for his boiled linseed oil to dry on his new desk.
Is he? He said he was doing his desk.
Yeah. He put some pictures up yesterday. It's really nice.
Is it? Oh, are they the ones that was like an L-shaped desk?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I did see him, yeah.
Steve.
What?
Nikki's put, so, I look forward to getting my flowers tomorrow.
Busted.
I'm not going nowhere near a shop tomorrow, babe. Sorry. Put them on your Tesco's list. I'll pay for them.
Waitrose deliver next day, mate.
So give us a coat of Yorkshire grit.
Waitrose, that's a bit posh, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit posh around here.
Their flowers are really good.
You've changed, Scott, since you met royalty.
Yeah, so one shops at Marks and Sparks.
You're not the same commoner we all
Thought you
grew
were.
to know.
I am, mate. Just because they're royal, what makes it any more, you know?
The zeros in the bank account.
Princess Anne, she's all right. She's one of the boys.
Yeah. I met Harry and William a couple of years ago at Polo. It's their game, innit? So. Oh, cheers, Fred. Fred saying look up Stuart King making flowers using a skew.
Yeah, I think that's how Nick did them with a skew. I'm sure that was him because he coloured them. I'm sure he did. I think he did them one Easter time.
What, Nick Zanetti?
Yeah.
I'll have a look. Dale saying Scott is the sausage version of Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, I'm going to be a chimney sweep next week.
Hello, Mary Poppy.
And you'll all know how when I arrive at Dale's next Saturday because you'll just hear bang bang.
Colin Roberts
Col-
says that he used to live in Kings Lynn.
Yeah, he told me a few weeks ago. Not far from where I live, actually. Not a lot's changed, I wouldn't imagine.
Dick Van Dyke. I like that.
Has Kings Lynn reached the 1920s yet?
Yeah, last year, I think.
Correct.
Right. So, let's get some finish on it. It's got a nice bit of chatoyance in it. Look at that.
It's very nice, isn't it? You're going to colour it?
Let me think. Nah.
It's very black.
Bit of ebonite and lacquer, that'll be fine. I'm just going to put some wood wax 22 over it, I think. I need to get some. I was hoping I was going to get makers and get some more Hampshire Sheen finishing wax, but I'm going to have to order some, I think. That's the trouble, no shows, isn't it? Normally we stock up at shows.
Yeah.
Nikki says she's happy with Tesco flowers.
Is she?
Careful, that could be a trap.
I don't tell her when I'm going, because if not, I get lumped in doing other stuff. That's one thing I do hate, is going to supermarkets. I hate them. Oh, man.
Tommy Dunn's in the house.
Hi, Tommy. How you doing?
Says hello everyone. In Cleethorpes, so can't watch much. Just popped in to say hi.
Cleethorpes.
That's Hoop North, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. My daughter's in Leeds today, or this weekend. Her and her friends gone partying. Bit nerve-wracking, but hey-ho. That's better than her going to Croatia where she wanted to go.
Colin says, love that grain.
Yeah, it's a nice pattern, isn't it? Hopefully we'll get a bit of a shine on it. And it's a soft bit there because it's not absorbing the wax very well.
Time check for you. It's just gone 10-2.
All right, mate, thank you.
You've got 26 watching.
It's nice. They all must be. Oh, it must be raining where they are. They got nothing else to do.
That is beautiful, actually.
It's a nice piece of wood, isn't it? I must admit, I do like doing the English woods. It's nice. I know you get all these exotic woods, but that is nice just to do a bit of English wood.
Yeah.
Well, Scott fell asleep again. Was he locked himself out or what?
No, I'm here.
Oh, you are here. You've just gone quiet. So you got your extractor working now, then, Scott?
I haven't got it in yet.
Oh, okay. No, the one that broke.
Oh yeah. I got a new capacitor, like Glyn said.
Yeah,
got it all running. And then I had a bolt left, and I said to Mrs. "Oh, that don't matter." Threw the bolt in the drawer just in case it did matter for another day. Turned it on. It ran for about 5 minutes, and all I got was, what was that? Yeah, the bolt that was left over is the bolt that holds the impeller on the motor.
So it does matter then.
So it does matter, and it's in now.
Daryl says he's watching Oil Dry or you. So you win, Steve.
Oh, thank you, Dale. Right. So let's flip it.
Tommy Dunn popped in.
Yeah. You're a bit behind. Mark's already told us that.
Right. Nicky says, "Oi, you said you had to go and get some bits so you can pop in the Tesco's."
I ain't got to get no bitches on it. No, what you want about women?
Busted again.
Hey,
Hey?
I think Nick's Steve's new nickname should be Scrooge.
Scrooge.
You get a new one every week.
I know.
Either that or doghouse.
Doghouse. This is
Escape
dog's life.
artist.
Right. Let's get this. This has got some nasty crud over the front of it. So I've got a feeling this is going to blunt the edge off my tool straight away.
Who's the singer that sings "You Don't Bring Me Flowers" with Barbara Streisand? Is
Couldn't
that
tell you,
Neil
mate.
Diamond?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Steve, this week shall be known as Neil Diamond.
Supermarket Steve.
Supermarket Steve.
Supermarket Steve. That was Dale Winton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tesco's Value Steve.
No, I wouldn't go by you.
They don't do value no more, do they?
I don't know, mate.
No, they've changed it now.
I always buy finest.
Really got a bad cough. I buy finest occasionally when it's got a yellow label on it that says reduced.
Sid
No.
Franklin has joined us.
Who,
Hello,
sorry?
Sid.
Sid
Franklin.
Another new name. Hi,
Yeah.
Sid. How you doing? Thanks for coming over. No, Nick always used to moan at me when I used to buy flowers because I always buy the expensive ones. I wouldn't go for the value ones. Obviously, like you say, I don't do value now, but she'd go, what you spend all that for? But they do look nicer, I must admit. They do. Some of their Tesco's cheap flowers do look nasty, don't they? They are. I mean, when you can get like 30 flowers for £1,
Bargain.
bargain. Last 2 days. So, Mark, what's the picture quality like then?
It's very good.
Good.
In my 60-inch Technicolor glory.
Technicolor glory.
All right, Joseph, calm down. Thatcher.
Yeah.
You need to check out Steve's new nickname in the chat.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What, the one by Keith?
All I can say is I'm glad I'm here for your entertainment.
Rough Diamond.
No, Neil the Scrooge Diamond.
Jesus.
That's right, Steve, because I'm live at 6, so you can just return it.
Oh, I'm going to. Don't you worry about that.
Dr. Bob's going, I really enjoy you guys. I love your witty banter. It makes my day. Your banter is a big relief from the news.
Yeah. Don't worry about me going home after I finish live and sitting in the corner crying, but, you know, over that, we're fine.
Hang on, Steve. Hang on. We'll sort that out. Bob,
Can you still see that?
Steve. Yeah, I don't know about Steve, but one of the main reasons I do the lives is so we can have a laugh, we can have a banter, we can have a chuckle, forget about all the rubbish that's going on. So, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Life's too short.
Yeah.
Question is, do I go deep? Let me just sharpen this bit up, chisel up. Don't need to go really deep, do I? Or do we want a nice thin edge? What do you reckon, guys?
Thin
I
edge.
don't know. How far does that not go in, though, Steve?
All the way.
Because what you don't want is that falling out, isn't it?
No. But what I would like is where we've got that intrusion through there. Just move the
Yeah.
camera. Where we've got this here, can you see that?
Yeah.
I would like to see if I can get some daylight coming through there. Do you reckon that's being too brave or what?
Did you watch Ed Oliver's live yesterday?
No, I didn't, mate.
Yeah, just go careful.
Right, okay. Well, we'll go down and we'll see. I mean, I'll take it down to that's about 15 mil thick on the wall, and we'll have a look at it.
Can you see the chat, Steve?
Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much, sir. It's very kind of you for the therapy.
Have you beat me to it, Mark?
Yeah.
My computer's having a...
Barry Oak's having a drop out. See you later, Barry.
See you later, Barry.
See you later, Baz. Thanks for coming over.
Barry Oak.
Oh, Barry Oak. Thanks, Barry. Barry lives down the road from me. Hopefully when this Corona stuff eases up, we can have a bit of a meet up.
Yeah, it'd be good. I'm looking
Seems
forward
he
to be able to get students back in the workshop.
Oh, Cornish is back. She's round her mum's. So she's at my sister's. Hello, Shelley. Hello, Lee. Hello, Marley. Hello, Bo.
Anyone else you want to say hello to?
Well, I've got to take the opportunity when I can.
Right.
Welcome to the Mark the Wood Gentleman Turners fan club.
Hey, don't knock it. We're going to get Cornish Pixie making. So she's going to be joining the community.
Definitely. More the merrier.
She didn't know about that until just now, but she does now.
Surprise!
On a live, Mark.
Yep. She can be a in-studio earworm for me.
No, she can do the turning.
I'm going to dedicate some space in the workshop for her so that she can start doing some projects.
It's a hard bit there.
Yeah, you can hear it when you're turning.
You get about 2 inches through the middle and that go really soft.
Nikki says you're being very brave. That's because she's not there.
Yeah. Very brave. What with the jib?
There's another super chat in there for you as well, Steve.
Thanks, Scott.
Dale said that's what she said.
Jesus.
I've decided to say that. There's just never the opportunity.
That's a good job we know each other, isn't it, really?
Elf saying, how about you buy Nick a pair of diamond earrings?
Who said that?
Alf.
Alf. I'd buy whatever she wants. She knows that. As long as it's no more than about £8. No, she knows.
love
What's
it,
she put?
Nicky.
What's she put in there?
All
All
those
those
donations,
donations. Go on, Mark, you do it.
all those donations would be great towards my flowers. Steve,
Trouble is,
hold on,
hey?
following on from Ed Oliver's live yesterday,
Yeah,
can I just advise
Yep.
that you stop often now and start checking that knot? Just about every other pass.
right. So
Just
there's the
make-
knot. Can you see that? No, let's come around. There's the knot. Look.
Yeah. Just keep
What?
checking it to make sure it's not moving.
What happened yesterday then?
Half his bowl exploded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Blimey, Gavin.
He did a good recovery though. He managed to glue it all back together.
I want to try and get a bit more speed, but the machine's jumping all over the place when you turn it up.
You just have to find that sweet spot, don't you?
Yeah.
That's what she said. Dale's just sent you a super chat. So you don't get Tesco value one.
Hang on. Who has?
Dale.
So you don't.
You lot are just making it worse. You do realise that, don't you?
Do you think she's sitting watching with all your family?
Not
No.
my family, her family.
Her
God.
family.
Our work here is done.
None of them like me anyway, so it don't matter.
Rob CP's in the house. Hello, Robocop.
So Nicky can pay us now after all their messages she sent us earlier to make his life hell, yeah? Payments accepted in Jaffa cakes, orange only. Robbo
Perhaps we ought to
Robertson's fan, he can hear it coming loose.
Yeah,
I
what?
don't know whether that. I don't know whether that's a knot or.
The
might
knot's tight. I think that's because there's a hard from about here to here. You can see it where it's tearing out. There's a hard bit
Yeah.
in there, and that's the trouble.
You definitely want to keep the speed under 1,000 though, just in case.
Yeah,
Rob
I've got.
CP's just joined.
Hi, Rob.
First time here, he says.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Welcome.
Clive's just joined. Sneaks Warlock.
Oh, hi, Clive. How you doing? Well, I'm going to go down to a 3/8 bowl gouge. Give me some lower.
I've not seen Clive in the chat for a little while. Hope you've been well, mate.
Rob, he's already superglued, mate.
Yep.
Has it gone all the way through, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was hot. Yeah, Jaffa cakes, tea cakes, Battenbergs, and Magnums. Only the white Magnums or the raspberry Magnums, I doubt. I've got that song in my head now.
You don't bring me flowers.
I'm going to have to be sad and get my Neil Diamond album out.
Oh, Lord.
That's desperate times, that is.
Yeah.
I told you the other day, you know, my music goes from all sorts. So, like Neil Diamond, there's a bit of Andrea Bocelli.
Who?
Thanks, Andrea Bocelli.
Never heard of him. Is he an ice cream maker?
No, he's an opera singer.
Even my Alexa hates me because I asked her to play me sad music the other day, and she said, "No, you're sad enough already." Cheers. So I unplugged her. I thought, that'll teach you.
Time out. Right, what I am
like
going
that
to do, there's a slight crack coming in there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of super glue on there, let that soak in.
Ian in the shed's just joined.
Hi, Ian.
I'm
Hello,
going to
Ian.
try that. I'm going to try that in a minute.
Welcome to the madhouse.
What can we get Alexa to do? Did Dale say he's got an Alexa in every room?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we did.
Oh,
About
dear.
9 of them, I think.
shout it out.
Next week could be fun.
Martin Clarkson's asking what wood it is. It's
I think, I was told it was a piece of English walnut. That's what I was told it was.
does look
It
like.
looks, yeah, it does look like walnut.
So I'm just going to stick something on there and all, really, just to be
Yeah,
safe.
you can see daylight through it now.
Can you? Where are you
Yeah.
looking?
So if you tilt it up a bit, tilt it around a little bit more.
Which way? That
Just
way?
out-
That way?
Towards
With
the
a
back
knot
of
in.
your lathe,
9 o'clock.
just where the knot is, you can see daylight through it.
You have a me on, didn't you?
No.
All right, I'll believe you. Many wouldn't, but I will.
I could see you sleep through it. That's what caught my eye.
Would we lead you on?
Yeah, you would.
Well,
I'm hurt.
Yeah,
Can I have my £2 back so I can find someone that cares?
Now drip a signal on the label.
you can't have the money back because he's buying flowers for Nikki with it.
Yeah. Then they won't be
Oh,
from
well.
me then, no, will they? They'll be from you lot.
She'll,
Oh,
want,
yeah.
she'll want 2 bunches.
I bought you some flowers from the guys. Better be safe than sorry, innit?
Yeah.
I had one
See,
resin.
I'm
Go on.
not the only one that says I could see daylight. Colin Roberts says he could see it at the beginning of the curve. Robbo Robertson says near your hand.
There. Oh, I see.
think-
Yeah, just a little tiny nick in there. Yeah, I see. I apologise.
So yeah, and he doubted us.
I know.
Yeah, but I know what you lot are like.
And I thought it was a friend.
Dragged me out of bed this morning to help him set up StreamYard.
Yeah, I heard you kicking and screaming. Right. Clean my glasses so I can see for them. I don't know how much thinner I want to go with that. That's about 15mm thick now. So
Yeah, I wouldn't go much thinner, mate. How you doing on the bottom? You don't want to join the funnel club?
no, there's loads of meat on the bottom. I need to take it out a bit further in here, really.
I reckon 2 more passes will do you.
Right.
So Dr. Bob's saying that electronic girlfriend with Alexa and the internet, all you can call globally between Alexas. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I just use mine for playing music or scaring the kids.
Nice pass. I like that.
You say that years ago when you remember when you first used to get the Bluetooth, not the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi printers. My
Yeah.
daughter was doing her homework on the computer, and I connected my phone to the printer, and I kept printing out like, "Hello, how are you? I can see you." And she's like, "Dad, what's going on?" Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robbo Robertson saying he'd leave it at that.
Cornish Bixby saying she can see daylight at the bottom of the knot now.
Last one.
Dale says he uses them for intercom between rooms, the studio and the workshop. That's a good idea. Rather than ring me to say that dinner's ready, she could just get Alexa to do it. See, saying about talking between your friends for free, Dr. Bob, reminds me, it's going back now, do you remember when MSN chat come out and you used to sit there and talk to all your mates on that?
Well, that was some years ago, wasn't it?
Because it was free. It was free than texting.
I meant to say earlier, Steve, my sister does a really good Norfolk accent.
Does she?
Yeah.
Japai said he'll catch us all later. He's off to start dinner.
It's not Japai, it's Jappy.
Jappy.
Yeah. Can't take him anywhere, Steve.
Oh, no. Good job he's not on the UN, innit?
Yeah.
Mr. Japai, come here. Well, I think that's. I don't think I dare go much further than that. I'm just going to clean that bottom out a little bit.
It's got pie on the end of it.
I'm not going to say a word.
Yeah. What time is it when there's a pie on the clock tower in Wigan?
Go on, then.
Something to eat.
Something to eat. Jesus. Right, I'm going to use my new negative rake again.
I'm here all day.
I'm here all day.
Don't forget to tip the waitress.
Yeah.
Beard 16's in. Hello, Rich.
Hiya, Rich.
Hi, Rich. How you doing?
Yeah, that's very nice.
Rich has
Rich
just
says
survived
he's just
Primark.
survived Primark.
Yeah. Got his Prime Army.
Oh, I'm going to Primark in the morning.
Have
Well,
fun.
I'm not. I'm going to stay in the car, mate. They went girly shopping the other week and they've bought loads of stuff and it don't fit, so they've got to take it back.
Yeah, because you can't try it in the shop, can you, at the minute?
No.
These negative rate sprayers take very fine shavings off, don't they?
Mm.
I love mine that I made.
See, Jason Breach come to club last year, 2 years ago, and I brought one of his, but I messed up the negative rake on it.
Well, I did what Mark told me to. 60 on the bottom, 30 on the top. I think that's what Mark said, wasn't it, Mark?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
A little bit of tear up.
As long as the included angle is 90 degrees or less. So you add the top and the bottom together.
Yeah. But that
I might bring it next weekend and get one of you guys to sort it out for me.
But that's not aggressive. That's what I like about it. That's just, excuse me, a normal scraper would just sort of dig in, wouldn't it?
Mm.
But that just sort of rides over the edge and take the high spots off.
Doug's in from the pole barn.
Hi, Doug. How you doing, mate?
Doug.
He must be having his breakfast, I reckon. So I think that's as far as I'm going to take it.
Yeah, about 8 o'clock there, I think. 8 or 9.
So I'm going to sand this. Got a little bit of tear out in there. So I'm going to sand this from 80 grit. Try and get rid of that.
Doug, you
Rich
found
ended
my
up
sticker yet?
Rich ended up at Primark because Shannon's driving lesson took a detour.
All right. I remember them days when my daughter was learning to drive. Jesus.
Dale says he's here all week. Warn your friends.
They'll say
That
maybe
sounds
we
like
should
a challenge.
do a speed bolt turning challenge live next week.
Oh no. Well, we know who's going to win that, don't we?
Wayne,
No, well, on one understanding, Wayne has one hand tied behind his back.
Wayne has to use carbides.
Ooh, sandpaper.
He'd still beat us.
I've got some 40 grit.
Colin
Okay.
Roberts. Oh, go on, Scott, you do it.
No, you do it, mate. I'm trying to eat my Kinder Bueno.
Colin Roberts asks, it's not a dumb question because there's no such thing, Colin.
No, definitely not.
What's the difference between a negative rake scraper and carbides? Technically, not a lot. In the fact that you've got a negative rake bevel angle on both devices. The negative rake scrapers stop the scraper from self-feeding into the wood, so it reduces the chances of a catch.
If you give me a second, I'll just show the difference on the screen.
Dale said he'll have 20p on JP.
What, with the carbines?
Now, JP's got to use traditionals, and Wayne's got to use carbides.
That would help.
Give the rest of us a chance.
So, Colin, I don't know how well you'll see this, but that is a traditional scraper, obviously just a shear cut. And that, let me clean the dust, is a negative rake. So what you got an angle at the bottom and then a feathered in angle at the top. But like Mark said, you need an overall angle of 90 degrees or below to give you your cutting edge. So, but these are not so aggressive.
One of Mike Walt's favourite negative rake scrapers is he uses 35-35.
Oh, right,
So
okay.
he's got the same angle top and bottom, but obviously the two added together comes to 70.
Yeah.
Doug's saying if Wayne has to use carbide, then JP has to use traditional.
Yep.
Tommy Dunn's back again.
Hi, Tommy. Can't keep away.
It's our scintillating wit and rapporteur. What is it?
Over there, he's bored.
Yeah. That. Rapporteur, that's it. Easy for me to say.
Mark, check turned away.
Oh, really?
Ian, that was one of the many questions I had on the list to ask Wayne when I see him. Rob CP saying Stuart Batty popularised the negative rake scraper.
Who did?
Stuart Batty. I think Wayne would disagree with that. I think Wayne says someone else.
Now, Stuart Batty popularised it and kind of added the name to it, but he got the idea from the people who used to turn ivory, because he noticed that they were using a negative rake system.
So negative rake scrapers were before the carbide negative rake. Is that correct?
Yes. Oh. Simple answer to that then is I think I will leave.
So 240. Wow. Just got a little bit in there.
I'm just going to mute, guys. I've got a knock at the door.
All right, mate.
Oh, my good lady's just brought me a cup of coffee.
Oh, creep. Obviously, you just use your credit card on the internet. Try and get a little tiny bit in there. Finger, Stephen.
Careful.
That's that edge, yeah. Right. I think I ain't going to go no further than that. So I'll get some sand and seal, all right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pre-finned chestnut sand and seal. No, the Hampshire Sheen chestnut. Spit it out, boy. The pre-finned Hampshire Sheen sand and sealer, because that's quite porous on the back. So I really want it to soak into that.
Yeah. And it's food safe as well, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The day, I think it is. No, it's the Danish oil that's food safe. It might be food safe. I can't remember what it says on the tin. I've got it downstairs.
I don't know.
Because I'm not in my workshop. I'm sat on my luxurious new sofa.
In front of your 60-inch.
60-inch flat screen, yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the group chats, but my ear is just ringing with group chat notifications.
All will become revealed later.
Yes, no doubt. With my new nickname. Thanks to Scott.
Yeah, because I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't, Mark.
Who put the nicknames up in the first place?
I think that was Dale. Midnight Joker's having to run. See you later, Mike.
See you later, Mike.
Mike.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, see you in the shed. Stuart Batty does have some videos on YouTube.
Right, so let that dry up a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of his
Colin
videos.
Roberts is loving the grain.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Can't be a bit of English wood, can you? I was gonna. I've got a piece of purple heart. I was going to do that, but when I read, go on. Sorry.
Doug's got to go. He's the skeet field is calling him. Enjoy your shooting.
Oh, Doug, man, don't say things like that. Jesus.
You do a lot of clay pigeon shooting, Steve.
I used to go every weekend at one time. I was getting good enough. I could get about 7 out of 100.
I haven't been for years.
I could never get my head around skeet. I used to like down the line.
Yeah, like skeet's a bit of a strange one because you're on the mark and then you get the spare and you have to get your head around it a little bit. But
I can never remember the order.
No, I can never remember either. A couple of the guys who I go with, they're quite big shooters. You know what I mean? I'm talking like 95s out of 100 shooters. And they used to go, oh, we'll have a game of skeet. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get like, I don't know, perhaps 18. They'd be all like on the 25 mark. And you think, yeah, that's why you want to come on here.
Yeah. Oh, down the line, so I was mid-80s, high 80s.
Yeah. That's what I try. If I can get 80 out of 100, I'm happy.
I like the rabbits. Just blast the bank. You're bound to hit it. So I haven't been. When I did my apprenticeship, the guy that was like my mentor, the guy I worked with, run a clay pigeon shoot. That's why every other Friday I was in the office because he'd be off to run the shoot.
Right.
Unless I took the day off and then went up there. So when foot and mouth kicked off, it was brilliant. I had like the same days as him off, and I got paid for sitting in a shed spraying people's car wheels as they come in and out the shoot.
Just keep
But
clean.
I used to get loads of free shooting out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's good.
years.
It's good for hand and eye coordination. Really good for hand and eye coordination.
The only problem I have, especially like when I target shoot, is I can't shut my right eye.
Right.
So I like have to wear an eye patch.
Well, you don't. You're supposed to keep your eyes up.
Are you left-handed, Scott?
No, right-handed. So when I was a cadet, it was a pain in the backside. When we go shooting, I had to have an eye patch. But I could get a 2-inch group in at 400 meters.
Keep both eyes open.
Yeah. You'd be a perfect soldier. Iron sights and scope at the same time.
When I was doing the archery, I used to shoot both eyes open.
Robbo Robertson saying that his brother was a champion clay shooter.
Oh, cool. I used to work with a junior champion years ago when I was doing my apprenticeship.
Yeah, trying to think what Dan's daughter name was. So Dan that run the shoot with Mark, his daughter was like obviously shooting because Dan shot and owned the club, and she become a British champion.
There's a lot of youngsters in shooting. You wouldn't believe how many youngsters are down the grounds on a Sunday when you go down. You know what I mean? It's not an old man's sport by far.
Robert Robertson says his brother was a champion clay shooter.
Yeah.
Cornish Pixie's got to go. See you later, Lee.
See ya. Thanks for coming
Bye-bye,
over.
Lee. Thanks for watching.
Colin Roberts used to do archery too, Mark.
Well done. I did a bit.
I only
Just a
did it. I didn't do it for very long. I only done it for a couple of months. Just the people I went on the thing, they wanted me to do all target shit, and I didn't want to do it. Still got the bow and everything else, but just haven't picked it up for years. Always come in handy, I suppose, if I ever got broke into because it's silent.
Yeah, that's it. I suppose I was all right at it, you know.
I only won a silver medal, you know, at the Worlds.
At the World Championships, yeah.
Yeah.
Beginner's luck, weren't it?
Ranked number 2 in the world for 2 years.
So what do you reckon that bribe cost you? I really like that.
You can get any certificate online for 15 quid nowadays.
But see, with mine, if you go on the internet and check, you can still see the results posted.
We believe you, Mark. We believe you. Right, what do you reckon? Finish out with microcrystalline?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too high a gloss on that.
I'm just going to rub it in, leave it for a couple of minutes, and then buff it off.
That is pretty.
Nice bit of wood in it. It's made all my hands go black. Enough wax on there to do 6 bowls. It's melting in the workshop. It's that warm in there.
So this is your first StreamYard live. How you found it?
Yeah, good. It's good. Yeah, I might do these on a Thursday, to be honest, because obviously, while I'm not in back at full-time work and I can get the time out, I'm going to carry on the lunchtime lives. So, and obviously, Nick's not at the moment. She's not, because obviously she's broke up from school now. But I might do these on a Thursday if you guys are able to give us a hand, if you're free.
Anytime.
Because it just brings that bit better interaction. Because obviously Nick tells you what's go on, but she don't chat with the group like you do. So I think I'll do these on a Thursday. Then if Nick's able to help me on a Sunday, get her to help me on a Sunday. Hopefully, eventually get her on a headset, which would be nice. Just need to find out how to join 2 headsets to the same thing.
Speak of the devil, she's saying that the hot dogs are nearly ready.
I'll have
Okay.
onions on mine with a bit of mustard.
Raw onion. Oh, I've got to take
No.
this jacket off. I'm sweating. No.
Ian in the shed says that your audio seems to be working much better with this setup, Steve.
Oh, really? I know I watched last week's Sunday back, and I noticed that the audio was very bad, but what I found out was the mic was down here and it was rubbing on my turning jacket. So I think that was the problem.
So.
Robert Dub wants to know, did Nikki just get her P45?
No, never get rid of her. She's my best mate.
No. Steve, you all right if I share the link for tonight's?
Yes, of course. Yes. Yeah, not a problem at all, Scott.
Nikki's having cheese, onion, and mustard on hers.
Right.
That's got to be mustard on hot dog, isn't it?
No, mustard.
Not tomato ketchup.
I don't like tomato ketchup, but not mustard.
American yellow mustard.
Yeah.
That's another one like the scone and cream, innit?
Don't start that again.
I've just noticed your small bottle of Type Bond, Steve.
My small bottle of Type Bond. Where?
Under the pillow.
Underneath the pillar drill.
Underneath. Oh, what, down there?
Yeah. It's nearly as small as my bottle of PVA.
Mate, you won't believe how much PVA glue I get through.
I need to get some more.
I used nearly 1.5 litres, I should imagine, making those bits for those vans, all that racking for them vans.
Now, I was buying the Gorilla Wood glue, but it was costing a fortune, so I've just started buying PVA in 5 litre tubs and refilling the bottles.
I'm not a great fan. I know a lot of people swear by Gorilla, but I've used it. I've used the PVA, and I've also used the other one. What's the one what swells up? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, what, the brown foaming one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not a great lover of it. I'm not saying it doesn't do the job. That's just that I found, excuse me, the wood glue seems to take a long while to start before it's a full good fix.
Yep.
And the swelling one, if you're not careful, it's all right if you're going to paint it or you're doing it on MDF or whatever else. But if you're doing it on a lot of the stuff like we do with oak and all that, you get it on. That's a right pain to get off the wood.
Yeah.
When it swells.
Scott, you read that one out.
Your brother is picking you up. I'm having a drink.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Tell him to come around about 4.
After Steve's had his nap.
Yeah.
I don't know which coffee to drink now. I didn't have the art to tell her I just made one in the workshop.
So what do you reckon then?
Gorgeous.
I really like it.
I managed to keep the knot in. The knot didn't come out, which is good.
No, and you got your bit of daylight coming through that you wanted.
Yeah, just a little tiny bit, not a lot. There, look.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's really nice. Good job on that, mate.
Just a little bit of tear out in there. You can see that, look. Just a little bit of tear out. I might, after a live, just put that back in and refinish that. But let's get on a better camera. Is that a better camera?
Yeah, that's lovely.
So a nice shape. I wanted a nice swooping shape because this one I did was a bit too square, really. So I really want a bit more of a swooping shape. So
that one looks like the other one looks like a gazunder.
A who?
A gazunder.
What's that thing you put under your bed to pee in?
Yeah.
Goes under the bed.
I did that as a fruit bowl. That's what I did. But
he's showing your age now, Steve. You've got to start putting a bowl underneath the bed.
I just have a pipe. I just put a funnel over it, a bit of duct tape, and that just goes into a bottle.
Nice, lots of nice comments in the chat, Steve.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Very much
Keith,
appreciate
good
it.
one, Steve. Jay, very nice piece. Great work, Steve. Good looking
Nice.
piece, Steve. Robbo Robertson says a dog bowl.
What, this one, the dog bowl?
Nah, the other one. Dog had
Yeah.
knocked that over.
No, it's nice. Turned out nice. Like I said, I
What
was a
you
bit
got then?
concerned about that. Bit concerned
What
about that, but
Yeah, what you got to do now is take it to the family barbecue and flog it.
have you met my in-laws?
No. It's probably as good as mine.
They won't buy nothing, mate.
We're turning
Good job,
Zoom.
Steve. Good luck with the lives in the future. Great format.
Who's that? Who's put that in?
Wood turning Zoom.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, this is the first time with StreamYard, so if the picture quality is still good,
Yeah, it is. It's been really good.
good.
No washout, no pixelation.
No.
That's good. That's good.
Sounds
Once-
been good all the way through.
Yeah, once I get to grips with OBS, and that's what I'm going to do, OBS through StreamYard. Because you can't
Well,
have your earworms in OBS, can you?
No, so what do you do at the minute, Scott? Do you go straight through StreamYard, do you?
Yeah, and then you just end up clicking on the camera button down the bottom and changing your camera, which is a ball ache.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just need... So on the intro, there was no music, was there not?
No.
No.
Right, okay, I need to sort that out then.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything good. Tremendous. So we're going, what, hour and a half, just over?
Hour and 42.
I'll bring you guys back in.
Oh.
Yeah, put your clothes back on, Scott.
I'll stand up so you don't see my brow. I was like this. I look like Baz.
So, guys,
No,
is there any
I've got a hair
questions? Is there any questions before we go? Any questions for any of us? I'll clear this mess up. I've got 600 kilos of shavings on the floor now. You wouldn't realise.
Elf says it's a potty.
The potty.
Stays very nice, Steve. No, I can't see any questions. I think we've got all the ones that were through the chat.
Good.
Yeah.
Wood
Lovely,
turning
Sean.
Zoom says he's going to watch you tonight, Scott.
Cool. Cheers. Thank you.
It's all right, Wood turning Zoom. We give Scott just as much grief as we did Steve.
Yeah.
So he's a new guy. That's a new one in the chat. I haven't seen
Yeah.
Wood Turning Zoom before. So thanks for coming over. Don't forget
Just
to come
don't
back
ring-
if you
Just
enjoy.
don't ring my bell tonight, all right? And no talking about the end.
We have so
Right.
much material.
Yeah, very much so. So then, guys, if that's it, I'm going to kill it.
Hey, Dokes. Steve Ellis
No
says,
problem.
enjoy the barbecue, Steve.
I will. I've just got to get cleared up and showered and then get down there.
Make yourself look pretty.
I ain't got enough time for that.
I'll say what time's Ready Mix coming.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for coming over. Again, as always, a great live. I appreciate you guys coming over and spending a couple of hours with us.
No
So
problem.
I will see you Thursday. Don't know what I'm doing yet. Something simple, I would imagine. Not a light pull, not a resin ring either. So
I'm live Wednesday night this week.
yeah. So Scott's live tonight at 6, Scott.
Yep.
And then Mark's live at 8:45. Oh, Wednesday this week.
Yeah, it's Wednesday this week.
Yeah.
because you're covering Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the lives this week are a little bit all over the place.
Okay.
Because obviously people will be travelling down south at the weekend.
Yes, very much so.
So I think Wayne's only live Monday
Monday.
lunchtime.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there will be a pop-up from Wayne and JP over the
Over the
weekend as well. So
Okay.
we'll get there. We'll try and fill the gaps for you guys.
Just keep
watch out
keep
for
an
the
eye out
pop-up.
for the just for the notifications.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, thanks for coming over. Thanks to my airworms, Mark and Scott, and
No
we'll
problem, mate.
see you Thursday.
See you later. Bye.
Take care. Bye
Bye.
for now.
Yeah, it don't look like you got the volume on that either, Steve.
No, I need to sort that.
Hit the button. You're still live.
All right, we're off.